I do not like talking to y'all when I have my bonnet on, but it just happens to be late. And yeah, excuse me, if I'm sniffing and all this other stuff. I have bad allergies, bro, and the allergies always hit me so bad every time at night. I'm just wishing the day that where this shit stops, bro. Like, it just needs to stop. We are getting so much motion on Instagram. Like, I gained like I don't know how many followers in the past like 2 to 3 days. My videos are doing higher numbers, averaging higher numbers. I think I'm somewhat catching the algorithm a little bit more. I just want to say just thank you. And you might be thinking to yourself, like, I didn't do anything. Yeah, I know you didn't, but I'm just saying thank you just in general. You know what I'm saying? This is YouTube. This isn't Instagram. I'm just saying thank you to the people. I literally upload all the time, bro. Like, at one point, I used to upload every single day. Now I changed on my schedule, and I'm always just uploading YouTube shorts. I use those shorts, and I post all of those on TikTok. Even if I know some of those videos or shorts are like filler shorts, like I know they're not that good. They're not the best angle. They're not the best exercise, not the best looking working set, but I still post it nonetheless. YouTube Shorts seems to reward me probably the most consistent out of everything. So I post everything on YouTube Shorts all the time. Second to that would probably be, TikTok, and then Instagram is where it's like I do not post everything on Instagram. I don't post as many times a day on Instagram, so I make sure that I only post like my favorite clips. If some clips are filler, this is like mainstream. I post the mainstream stuff on Instagram. We've just been doing better. We just reached 2,100 on TikTok. We're about to reach 200 followers on Instagram. One of my videos hit 20,000 views, bro. 20,000 views. Are you joking? Yo. This would have just never happened had I never been consistent. Like, sometimes I can fall short on TikTok. Sometimes I can fall short on YouTube. I know in the back of my mind I can never fall short on Instagram because Instagram is the hardest platform to just get attention on. So I know every single day I cannot miss on Instagram. There was even at a point where it's like I was clearing up a lot of my storage, and then I deleted Instagram to clear up the cache, and then I re-downloaded it, and then it deleted all my drafts. My dedication to Instagram is so deep that I just started downloading my TikToks and just posting it on Instagram on the times I'm supposed to be posting, even though I lost all my drafts. Like, I have to always post on Instagram. I cannot miss a day on Instagram ever. I'm trying to get better at this whole little, posting stuff, bro. I have been doing it for a while, but I'm always changing stuff. I'm always changing. I have a lot to talk about in terms of my upper split. I've been working out long enough to know what I like to prioritize, what are my goals in terms of my physique, what I want to focus on, what I don't want to focus on, and stuff like that. So we're going to be talking a whole lot about that tomorrow. You guys should have seen me when I was training legs on Saturday. I hopped on the hack squat for like the first time in who knows how long. I practically never even do the hack squat. I did the hack squat, quad focus, feet all the way to the bottom. And I'll tell y'all right now, if there was any extra that I ever did that brought me near death, like, it had to be the hack squat, bro. Somebody was just taking nothing but oxygen out of my heart, bro. And then the second set, I did the second set. And if you wonder how much weight I did, I only did 2 plates in the 10, bro. 2 plates in the 10 each side. That's all I was capable of doing. But to be fair, I did do a couple of reps of that, though. Like, I think I might have did like 2 plates first, and I did like maybe like 8 or 9, and then I did 2 plates in the 10. I think I did I'm gonna grow up one day, not today though. Yeah, it literally knocked the wind out of me. Like, after I did that, I literally could not breathe. It was just over with for me, bro. Normally people do their pressing movements first, and I didn't even do it first, bro. It's about that time, around that time, where I've been working on long enough to where it's like I know a lot more. I know what I need to do, and I also need to do what I want to do in terms of what I want to, I guess, grow. I guess what I'm trying to say, like, what I want to focus on, what's more important to me on my physique. It can always be interchangeable as time goes on, but I know what I want as of right now. And then there's another thing I forgot to say, y'all. I told you I was going to cut to 185, and I think I lied to you. I lied to myself. I lied to everybody, bro. Because I started to realize, well, first of all, I was cutting wrong. First of all, I was eating too low in a deficit. I was focused only on protein and calories and not really fats and carbs, when I probably should have been focusing on those two. So I probably didn't feel like I was half dead, you know, most throughout the day. And, but me doing it wrong made me be like, nah, you know, I don't think I'm going to, like, I think I'm going to just bulk back up. So we are currently, you know, bulking back up, bro. You know, it's time to get big. You know, what are we bulking to? I mean, who knows, bro? You know, maybe I peaked at 205, nothing but water weight. What'd I just say? Nothing but water weight and glycogen, bro. We are going to 210, 215. If I could, you know, probably cut back to 200 or something. You know, if I do cut, I'm probably just going to take Rita because, you know, let's just make this process a little easier, you know. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's all. I love each and every one of you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys are new. Make sure, what am I saying, bro? It's hard for me to go to sleep, bro. You already know the drill, bro. And if you already do, make sure you like the video anyway. I also have new videos, ideas that I still want to do. Bro, do y'all hear that? Bro, did y'all hear that cat outside talking nonsense? Whatever. So there's like a new form of videos that I want to do. I don't want to say it yet. And I'm a little nervous to do it. But I know I want to start doing it because I feel like it will help me like grow more. I'm doing my thing, bro. You know, y'all are going to see when y'all see. You know, I'm excited for it. Let me call it a yeah, bro. Y'all just enjoy, you know, this little audio session of me hitting back because my mic was dead. My mics are actually charged up now, though. You know what I'm saying? I charged up my mics. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'll be able to, you know, talk to y'all a little bit tomorrow. That's pretty much it. That's all. Let me quit the yap. I'm going to see y'all boys and gals tomorrow. Peace.
It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
Anybody can train and eat, but what's driving you to do what you do in life? This is the most important thing. What drives you? Because what drives you will be an influence to someone else. I don't care about how big my arms is or how much I can bench press in the gym. You know, it's not about how you look, it's about connecting with someone. I found something that nobody could take away from me. I just took all the passion out into eating, sleeping, and training. I didn't want to go to school or anything like this because all the kids were laughing at me in school because I didn't have a father. But I had that gym, you know, and that gym taught me in discipline, taught me sacrifice, and it just taught me how to trust my decisions.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is sharply but realistically defined, all that remains is carrying out your plan. Don't, however, worry about your individual potential. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. In other words, you'll never know how good you might have become unless you try.
The longer you train, the more you eat, the more you sleep, the better results you're gonna get. It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out.
I tore my chest. I snapped my tendon, tore my chest with 300 kilos bench pressing. You know what they said? I'll never come back. I'll never be a bodybuilder. This happened after I got second place in my first semester. You know what happened? I was the first bodybuilder in the universe that ever came back from this and won a show. I won 23 shows after that. And it wasn't just a tear. I had major surgery. Like, I tore my pectoralis major and minor and snapped my tendon in half. If I can make it through that and deal with that, I can almost do anything. Because the world said it was impossible, right?